In today's tutorial, I'm gonna show how to resize an image for Instagram and optimize it for release to your stream. So, let's get started. Welcome back YouTube. My name is Erin. This channel is all about photography and photo editing. If you're interested, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that small bell notification button so you stay up to date. First of all, we need to know what the best image size for Instagram is. Instagram doesn't use the normal aspect ratio as we know it in photography. The two aspect ratios we know in photography are 4:3 or 3:2. But Instagram uses 4:8 or 5:10. This is a bit less rectangular, more to the squared sized. Besides the aspect ratio, there's also the maximum amount of pixels which an image can contain on Instagram. For Facebook, we already talked about this. If you want to know what this is for Facebook, check out the card up here and it will take you to the video on photos for Facebook. But for now, let's stick to Instagram. For Instagram, the maximum amount of pixels over the long edge of a photo can be 1080. This is very important to know. Everything larger than 1080p will be resized to 180 pixels over the long edge. Since Instagram will be doing this resizing for you, you will always lose quality, sharpness and detail in your photo. So to prevent this, upload in the right size. Now let's dive into Photoshop and Lightroom and I will show you how to do this. Let's dive in.
As said before, the first thing we need to know is what is the optimized image size for Instagram. I did some research and the best size I could find, or the best settings I could find, was 180p over the long edge. So this side needs to be 1080 pixels long. The aspect ratio of this image we see here is 4:3. Now for Instagram, a complete different aspect ratio is used. The aspect ratio there is 4:5 or 8:10. With these two things in mind, your aspect ratio and your file size over the long edge, we will move over to an image as an example. You probably have seen this image before. It's of my dear friend Rob. And I'm going to show you how to export an image like this for Instagram. It's really optimized for showing on Instagram. The first thing I need to do is check my aspect ratio. So hit the crop tool and we already see it's on 2:3. But we need a 4:5 or 8:10 aspect ratio. So let's convert. And we need to switch this over since we have a landscape image. And this will be the size. So now let's position this so that we can get Rob completely in the image. Now I'm only losing some background here on the left and the right. So my flares will be cut off. Okay, for the best exporting, I will accept this. Let's hit enter. And we will be cropped down to the right size, and we have a perfect aspect ratio for Instagram. Now we're done here. I will take the move tool again by hitting V. We need to downsample this image to a file size we like. So to do this, we go into image size, and we will take in this case the width, and we will put 1080 pixels here. Now it automatically calculates how to do the height of this image, and the resolution will stay the same. For resample, I will take automatic. It will figure out the best resampling to keep the quality as high as possible for your image. Just hit OK your computer will start calculating and resizing your image. This takes some time, but when it's done, boom, this is all there's left. As you can see, I'm still on 25% here. Now let's zoom in. Normally you will dive in and do some sharpening. I did this in advance. To see the effect of the sharpening, just enable it. This is what the sharpening does. You will get details in the hair, in the eyes, and this is the final result we want to export. The only thing we have to do now is just export it. A detailed explanation on how to export your images from Photoshop is in another tutorial. The card will be shown up in the corner. For now, I will do it brief. Ready to be shown on Instagram. Now I switched over to Lightroom to show you how to get the best results out of Lightroom. This is also not very difficult. It's a bit of the same game. This photo was edited in Photoshop, as you know, but I can still export it for Instagram from Lightroom. The only thing I need to do is change the aspect ratio. So I will take my crop tool by hitting R for resize, which is the shortcut, and you will be shown a aspect here. We can switch this to something different. Now this is on original, which was 2 to 3, but we want a 4 to 5 or a 8 to 10, as you might recall from the Photoshop part, which I showed you just before. Just move down, boom, it will be resized. Move it to the position you want and how to crop it. Hit enter to be done with it. And let's move over to the export module. For this part, we don't need to do anything on sharpening in the development module. Everything is done from the export module. Now I want to export to for social media. Then my content will automatically be put in a folder called social media. It will get a custom name. File size everything is okay. But over the long edge, I got a Facebook size here. Now since I want to export this for Instagram, I don't want the Facebook size here. I need to put the Instagram size here, which was 1080 over the long edge. I want to do some output sharpening to preserve the details as I showed in Photoshop. But for Lightroom, I like to do it for the screen, since social media are most of the time displayed on a mobile phone or a monitor or of your laptop. And I like the effect of the amount high. You can set this to low or to standard, but I like to do this on the high. Hit the export button. The image will be exported, and as you can see, it has been exported and it's over here. This was the one we exported with Photoshop, and here we have the exact same one exported from Lightroom. Now we're done and we're ready to post these great images, or this great image of Rob, directly on my Instagram feed. But I'm not gonna show this here on this tutorial.
Now it's time to crush your Instagram feed with some very, very high quality images with the right file size and optimized for release with the small extra tricks I taught you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. It's just a small thing you can do for my channel and for this video to boost it up in the rankings. If you're still interested in photography and photo editing, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that small little bell icon to stay up to date when I release a new video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.